All right, welcome crypto traders and investors, and in this video in particular newbies, crypto newbies. Just wanted to do another how-to video, and in this video we're going to be talking about how perhaps to do your first step into the cryptocurrency world by setting up an account at Coinbase, perhaps one of the most popular US sites in terms of buying your first Bitcoin and just getting things set up. So what I want this video to be is a basic tutorial on how to do this, and in following videos we'll talk more about how to trade currencies, how to set up other accounts, and how to do this for the first time. Alright, so as you guys can see, I went to Coinbase.com, and this is where this all starts. And you go to either sign in or sign up. In our case, we're going to go to sign up. So this is the first step in the process. You'll enter your name. For these demo purposes, guys, I created a demo account called Demo Trader 285. So I'm just going to do this from the beginning, and we're going to go from there. So here we go. Demo Trader 285 at gmail.com. Then I created a password for here, guys. And I currently live in the state of California, and I am not a robot. And I'm 18 years old. Create an account. Alright. So let's Demo Trader 285. Password. Alright, as you guys can see, I just created this account for demo purposes. You get this verification email. You're going to click that. We're going to click that as well to verify. We've been verified. And then we got to put in the number. Alright. Put your phone number in. Alright, this is an important step, guys. Coinbase insists that you use two-step verification, which essentially what that means is not only do you need your created password, but you also need a phone number for them to send you codes as double security. So what they did is they sent me a confirmation text with a code. So you're gonna get the code in text message, or if you didn't get it, you can always click on this resend SMS button and they'll send it to you again. But my code is 0292894. You verify your number, and boom. Coinbase is going to be doing a little maintenance. You can just click that, and here we go, guys. We just created our first Coinbase account, and yeah, we're very close to being able to buy our first Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies and start trading them on the market. So let's see, guys. A few important things is that Coinbase only trades at this point on January 31st, 2018. They only trade 4 currencies in total. They have Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and Litecoin. That's important to notice, guys. You have a little charting up here, some basic charting, nothing too crazy. And yeah, guys, so there's a couple things, important next steps after this point. One is the buy and sell tab is where you would go when you want to buy your first Bitcoin or your first Ethereum. Your account, the accounts tab, is the tab where it lists what you have of that cryptocurrency. So, you know, if you owned Bitcoin, it would show up here. And this is kind of nice. Coinbase makes this really convenient. So it shows you what your current Bitcoin holdings are here and the equivalent dollar value here. Now, there's a couple important next steps, guys, we want to talk about. One is, all right, let's talk about buying and selling. So the first thing you're going to want to do is add a payment method. So you're going to click on here, and this screen is going to pop up. Now this is the first the first thing you'll encounter as a newbie in this process is what is the best payment method to do this. Here it recommends linking your bank account. Then they have credit and debit card linking, then wire transfers. Now, the main differences between these guys are banking accounts, you can transfer more money at one time. However, and this is a big caveat here, is this is the slowest method of the different methods. So when you set up a banking account, it's quite convenient. They have the different banks, and this is actually what I did the first time around. I linked my bank, and it ended up taking me almost a week and a half to get my first Bitcoin. And I remember thinking, this is taking way too long. This is crazy. I wonder if this is the case for everybody. Anyways, I quickly discovered that the faster and easiest way to do this is if you link your debit or credit card. Now, whenever you do this, guys, there's a process in linking your bank. For example, so you go back here, you click on your bank. Let's go to Wells Fargo just for the heck of it. You can sign into your bank's login through this. Super convenient. However, like I mentioned, guys, let's see, yes, this is the slow route. However, it's Coinbase's recommended way, and you can transfer larger sums of money. But like they say, trades may take up to 4 to 5 days to process, and especially when it's your first time, it could take up to a week and a half to get your first money. All right, my recommended way for quicker transactions is the debit card, credit card setup here. Essentially, you do a lot of the same things, except you're just connecting it through your credit or debit card. However, the downside of this is you can transfer less money, but on the upside, it's way quicker. So you can connect the same bank's debit card with this, and you can buy your Bitcoin instantly. It's super convenient. So I discovered this after I'd done this, and I've done this ever since. But it's a matter of preference, guys, and it's a matter of how much you want to transfer. And then you have the wire transfer options. So there's that, guys. Once you set up a payment method, actually, I'm gonna probably trying to think how I should do this. let's see. So let's talk about this accounts section as well, guys. Let's see. Okay, after you've bought, a quick note, guys. Once you link your debit card or your credit card up here, guys, you will have access to buying one of the four cryptocurrencies that Coinbase offers, and you'll get to choose whether you want to use you get to choose your preferred method of buying and selling, whether it's your bank or your debit card. Alright guys, sorry about that. So, you go to the buy and sell tab, and this is where you'll buy your first Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, or Litecoin. Basically, you'll go to this tab, you'll get to choose which coin you want to buy, method of payment, whether it's through your bank account, your linked bank account, your debit card, or wire transfer. Now, once you'll enter an amount, how much either dollars you want to spend on Bitcoin or how much Bitcoin you want in particular. It will then calculate your total cost down here. And what that includes is kind of important. Coinbase, in addition to being a place where people buy and sell Bitcoin for the first time, is also a business, and so as a convenience fee, guys, they have a few extra costs to doing some of this stuff. So let's say you want to buy, I don't know, $100 in Bitcoin for the first time, just to give it a try. So you'll have the actual Bitcoin itself, and then there'll be a small added fee. And depending on how much Bitcoin you're buying for the first time, the fees can go anywhere, from 99 cents to several dollars, depending on your amount. So it's just something to take note, guys. Yeah, and you can kind of plug in different amounts to see what your fees are looking at. But essentially, this is the main way right now, at least people in the U.S. get their Bitcoin. So let's say we bought $100 in Bitcoin. We got it. A thing will pop up over here. You say confirm, transaction completed. Especially if you bought it with your debit card. Then you're going to want to come over to this accounts tab, and all your cryptocurrencies, or even US dollars, in this case, you can actually load US dollars into this account just to sit on the Coinbase account, will come into your accounts tab. So the $100 will come into here. $100 isn't going to be so much Bitcoin, so it'll be like, 0.00 something Bitcoin equals $100. And then, yeah, guys, we're almost done with our first Bitcoin purchase. So you can track all your coins right here, the equivalent amount down here. Yeah, guys, you can rename these accounts right here. These are just the default account names. Now, this is kind of important, guys. Something that newbies will experience is potential confusion about how to send and receive money in the world of crypto. And the way this works is you're gonna get these long hashes, basically a bunch of numbers. So let's say you want to receive Bitcoin from somebody. You'll click on this receive button, and this thing will pop up. Hopefully it'll load quick. Let's try. Let me reload this really quick. Oh, no wonder. We got signed out, guys. Never good. So sign in. All right. Sorry, guys. My gosh. So this is here's the two-step verification again, guys. So you'll get your code, type it in. Always do two-step verification if you guys get the option. It's kind of a best practice right now in the security industry. Click that if you want to stay logged in. All right, so sorry. So we're gonna come over here. You're going to click receive. All right. Now, the way this works in the crypto world, you're going to have different wallets for every single cryptocurrency. You don't just have one single wallet for all the currencies, at least generally speaking, guys. So the way this works is you have your own special Bitcoin address, kind of like an email address, but for receiving Bitcoin. So what you do is you come here, you do show address. Here it is, guys. This looks kind of crazy. You might be thinking, what the heck is this? But this down here is the hash, a bunch of numbers that basically tell anybody that want to send you Bitcoin, send it to this address. So what you'll do is you'll click on this, or you can copy or paste it, or you can click on this, and it actually copies it for you. And then you can give anybody this address. So, for example, here we go, guys. Sorry about that. So here's the hash right here. If you give somebody this hash address, they can send you Bitcoin. It's kind of like an email address, but for sending cryptocurrency. Now, every cryptocurrency wallet is going to have a different address. So if you want to receive Ethereum, you're going to click on this. You're going to have a new address. Now, only cryptocurrency of that wallet can receive that wallet. So if you try to send Bitcoin to your Ethereum wallet, it will not be accepted. So be careful, guys. Just a heads up. Now, there's no money in this, but when you do have money, when you do have Bitcoin, for example, and you want to send your Bitcoin to most likely to an exchange or to another person, to a company, whatever it is, you can click send. There's going to be a screen that pops up, well, kind of like this, but for sending things. And it's going to say, what's your address? It's going to give you an address to put the address you're going to be sending things to. So someone will give you their version of this. So you're going to take that version that they gave you, you're going to plug it into your send here, and then you're going to tell Coinbase how much you want to send. And then as an extra step in security, they're going to do the two-factor authentication thing, where they're going to send you a code to just make sure that that's you trying to send money. And then you're gonna plug the code in, and then you're gonna send it. So let's say you want to send your $100 in Bitcoin, I don't know, to a friend. Go in here, you enter the address, you enter the amount in Bitcoin, and you get the two-factor authentication code, and you send. And boom. That is how you send crypto to and from the account. So yeah, guys, those are the three basic things, guys. So you set up your account, You set up a buying method, either bank account, debit card, or wire transfer. Bank account, you can transfer more money, but it's a lot slower. You can set up a debit card / credit card, which is instant, or you can do wire transfers for even greater sums of money. Once you set that up, you can buy your first Bitcoin. Unfortunately, at a cost. There's a small fee attached, so Coinbase can make money. And then you have your first cryptocurrencies, guys. Over time, Coinbase is most likely going to be adding cryptocurrencies that you can buy and sell here. But for now, those are the three main features, guys. You do have a tools tab where you can do a couple things, guys. One interesting feature Coinbase has is something called reoccurring transactions. Basically, you can set your account up to buy cryptocurrencies every so often. So you could say, I want to buy $100 of cryptocurrency every week at this time, no matter what the price. That's something called dollar cost averaging. We'll talk about it in another video, but it's a thing that traders, investors will use to kind of buy in slowly and lower volatility. Anyways, guys, you can add addresses here, recurring payments. You can get reports, different reports, and you can see your history, all your transactions, guys. And in the settings tab, you can do things like set up two-factor authentication, add a profile photo, basic information, nothing too crazy. Alright, guys, so I think that's it for this video. The very basics in getting into cryptocurrency investing / trading. And most Americans honestly buy their first Bitcoin through this process. If you have any questions or recommendations, guys, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and we're going to do some more videos in the near future. Alright, thanks, guys. Peace.